Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. And yes, I have here a Samsung 32-inch monitor. This is the SF351. I will put a link in the description so you get more information. I saw a really great sale on this monitor, so I really wanted to take advantage, at least put it to the test. They said, hey, you have 14 days, try it out, see how you like it. I just got a new desktop computer, tried a 32-inch monitor recently, and I really love the 32-inch. I've had a couple of Samsung 23-inch thin monitors. This is thin as well, and I've really been very pleased with it. So really looking forward to seeing how I like the quality of the picture as well as for videos, and almost more importantly is how is the text to read, especially because I do a lot on my computer. But we'll go ahead and do the open boxing initially, and then I'll set it up and I'll get to use it for a few days and then finish the review, and I will give you my final thoughts. So at least I can put it together, share with you about that. And again, click on the link where you get more information. So let's go ahead and open this up. And I guess we can open it up on either side. So we'll go ahead and open it up here. This is the top, to say that on the box. And I've been a big Samsung user for many years. I had 2 TVs when I lived in Florida. We've got a Samsung big TV now, so been very pleased with the Samsung products, as I know a lot of people have as well. But really looking forward to this one. This one looks very clean. It's an all-white monitor. It's thin, and for the most part, the reviews, I think it was 4 out of 5 stars, and a lot of people, I think there were over 100 reviews on it. So let's see what we got here. So first we got the base, and that's one of the other things too, which wasn't crazy about the bases on my other Samsung computer monitors, but we'll see how these hold up, because that's also really important, you know, as far as shaking goes. All right, so there we go. Very similar concept with their base units. They make it very simple. So white base, little instruction sheet here, and it doesn't really have any text, just has some images. All right, then we've got the HDMI cable, so that's kind of cool. They give you the HDMI cable. I had this other monitor, it only came with VGA, so I already have a feeling that this is going to be better. And then you've got the black cable. Kind of interesting that they didn't go with the white. Everything else is white on this, but this is black, so that's all right. Here we go. We got this other part of the base unit. Take this out and take this plastic off. There we go. And this will, so basically this slides in here. And there we go. And then this screws in. Might as well do this now. Then the monitor will fit right on top, and it'll be nice and easy. Look at that. Very cool. Nice and simple process that Samsung has done for setting up the base unit. And here we go. Let's see this beauty. Sweet. Nice and thin. Very cool. It does have on the back, it's got an area where you could attach a bracket so you could put it on the wall. And then you've got 2 HDMI ports. You've got the little button here, which will allow you to change the settings, and then for the power. So let's go ahead and just place this on. And I think it goes like this. Actually, wrong way. Oh, and there are rubber pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rubber pieces on the bottom. And just get that in there. There we go. Almost in. There we go. It's got a nice tilt to it. Doesn't really tilt forward, it just tilts back. And yeah, it wobbles a little bit. We'll see how it is, and I'll test it with my desk. I've got a glass top desk, but wow, it's really nice and streamlined. I like that. It's very clean looking, and looking forward to setting it up. So that is this part of the video. I'm going to go ahead and set it up, really see how everything is as far as what my expectations are and what I'm looking for in this monitor. But I really like this look of this monitor. Really, really slick looking. All right, we'll be back. Okay, so I had an opportunity to put this Samsung monitor to the test. Looking forward to sharing with you about my experience, showing you some photos and videos and the settings. I've been a Samsung fan for many years, as I mentioned, and was really excited to put this to the test. Before I do that and talk more about my experience, let me just share with you some of the information. Again, there will be a link in the description where you can get the information on the monitor and read other reviews. There's 115 reviews at this time, and looks like it's got 4 to 5 reviews, and the price point may change. So what you might see on this video, the price point may have very well changed by then. And let's see, let's go ahead and scroll down. It's one of the things which you see right here, this eye saver mode, and I'll show you. That is really fantastic feature that I really like about this monitor. But as far as the specifications, and let me just scroll up, I think, there we go, features and details. It's a 19 by 20 by 1080 resolution, 16 by 9 aspect ratio. The rapid 5 ms response time for a clear picture during fast moving scenes. It's got the 2 HDMI ports, and it's Windows certified. So there you go. The dimensions are 28 by 3.5 by 16.8 inches. And again, I will put more information in the description, and you can certainly read what other people have to say, and then of course you can order it. There, it looks like there's quite a number of question and answer, 78 answered questions, which is good. And you can see here it's got 4 and 5 stars. All right, so let's go ahead and deep dive into the monitor. So first of all, this is not a matte screen. I've got windows behind me, and I could see the reflection, and even the lights that I have in here reflects off the screen. So not sure if this is going to be a right fit for me as I was hoping that it would be, but certainly it is a nice monitor, and I like the look of it. I was a little concerned about it wobbling. It does wobble, so if you're working aggressively as you're typing, you can see it's going to wobble a little bit. It's not too bad. So, and I do like the way the base, setup is. It's just this, I don't know, it's okay. It's okay. So let me go ahead first just to show you, let's dive into the settings. And I do like the fact the back, it's got one button and makes it very easy to navigate. Now, I mentioned about the eye saver mode. So this is with it off, and this is with it on. It really brightens things up. It's a lot harder on the eyes, and I really like the feature since I put it on. It's much easier on the eyes, especially this eye screen. You definitely want to care about your eyes. Although I did pick up a pair of glasses that will help with the blue light and also to reduce the strain on the eyes. But you can, it has a source here, so you could switch between HDMI 1 or HDMI 2, and now it's back to HDMI 1. Then you have you could power it off by pressing down and off, and then you press it again, it will turn it back on. And now we'll go into the menu. So as far as the picture, when you are in the mode for your eyes, for that setting, you cannot adjust the brightness. You can adjust the contrast, and you can adjust the sharpness. There is a Samsung Magic Upscale. I didn't play with that, but you have these other abilities there. You have the HDMI black level, so you got low and normal. That brightens it it looks like it does brighten it up. You put it on normal a bit, so we'll put that on normal. And now if I were to take it out of the eye saver mode, and now I go back in to the picture, you could see you could change the brightness, the contrast, and the sharpness. You could change that all there. So they've done a nice job as far as, you know, choosing your menu options. Then you have your on-screen display, you have your transparency, position, language, and display time. So you can adjust it 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and 200 seconds. And it says here, set how long the menu window will remain on screen when it is not in use. So we'll just keep it for 5 seconds. And then we have the system. Actually, let me go ahead and put it down to 20 seconds for now, since we're even 200. And I'll adjust that after. But next thing you have is the system. So you could do the eco saving mode off. Adjust the power consumption of the product to save energy. So if you click, we'll put it on auto. You could put it on low and high, so you could see how that really dims that. You have the off timer enabled to disable the off timer. PC AV mode source detection. So you have auto and manual there. Key repeat time acceleration, 1 second, 2 second, no repeat. You have the power LED on. Now there's a blue light right here on the bottom of the screen. I find it, although it's so small, so it's not too bad, but you can have it on either when the monitor's on, or you could set it to when you turn the monitor off, and then that blue light stays on. But I would find that it'd be better to keep it on when you're working than when it's off, especially depending upon your circumstances. Like I, have my bed over here, so I'd see that at night. And then you could reset it all. So I changed it to for working. I wish there was a way to just turn it off, but it doesn't allow you to do that. And then the last thing is information. So you could see all that information that you want to do. It's 60 hertz, the optimal mode, and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead now, and we will talk more about the picture quality. And I have it off the Eco Eye mode, so you can get a better picture off the Eye Saver mode. And let me go ahead. Oh, I just changed it to the HDMI source one. Now it should come back on. All right, so let's go ahead first. Look into photos. So I was at the top of what they call Stone Mountain here in Atlanta, and you could see the photos. As far as the clarity of the monitor, I'm sure there's, for the average person, this monitor will work really well. Even without adjusting the settings, I found, although I find that with the adjusting for the eye protection, I think that otherwise for me, it works well. I find it very clear. As you zoom in, you could still see the detail on my face there. And so I do like this monitor, and I think for most people they will as well. I'll show you here. It's just a little bit more color. You can even see, even at the zoom in mode, you still see everything very well. So it does show the photos off very well. Here's a pair of shoes, and you could really see that it gets grainy, but I think it's still very, very clear. So I'm impressed. The colors pop well. As far as, let me see if I could find one that might have a little bit more darkness. This is me and my friend's dog. So it does, pick up even in a low, this environment here. I think it does pick up the coloring and detail well. And then here's a video on the normal size of the YouTube. It's fine. When you zoom it in, it starts distorting a little bit, but it still shows a pretty good picture. This is, we just had the snowstorm here in Atlanta in January, but I am, overall very pleased. The biggest concern for me with this monitor is having the window reflection on my screen. So, do keep that in mind if you're going to have lighting that's going to hit onto the monitor, as well as you got your windows that, that could be an issue, and that's why I don't know if this monitor is going to work for me. But otherwise, I really like the look of it. It's very clean, and I do like the, you know, the ability to adjust with the, for my eyes, and I think there's several other Samsung monitors that have that same feature. But let me know if you have any questions. But overall, you know, I'm pleased. I think it's a, you know, a nice monitor. I just think what I probably need to do is get something like a matte finish. This Samsung monitor I have is really clear. But it's 23 inches, and now that I've gone to this, it's really hard to go back as a secondary monitor. It's fine. But it's a matte finish, so I don't have that reflection coming back when I'm looking on the screen, which could become annoying. And also, I don't know how it becomes an irritant to the eyes, but that's what I noticed. So let me know again if you have any questions, and thought I'd just give you an overall experience on the monitor, and I hope this video is of help. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be sure to subscribe back to yours, and looking forward to sharing other helpful videos. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.